Hey guys, Klizik here, and I finally got my Super Nintendo and my Dazzle to work together. So this is installment one of the games that got me into gaming. This is probably the best RPG I have ever played. It's as good as Pokemon, you know. It was a kid game and it's great. It's Breath of Fire, the very first. This game actually superseded a Final Fantasy. I think it was 2 or something when it came to the United States, and it's a really good game. I still think it's a wonderful game. Well, anyway, in the intro here, you see this dark dragon, this black dragon, coming to you in a dream as the main character, and he's saying, "We need the power of the dragon. We need you to," AKA, you're the hero. And of course, you're the one who's supposed to bring change to the world. And you know how RPGs go, right? Well, in this one, of course, is the opening screen. He wakes up in a house, in a burning house. I don't know if I said this, but this is an RPG, and you are the blue-haired hero. I know all these games seem to have a hero with incredibly impossible hair colors. I don't know what it is, but you see here that there's magic in the game with that old lady that gets the fire out for you and lets you pass. Also, you guys probably saw me get a V potion from the chest over there. Like all RPGs, there's a hidden item at the beginning. You just have to be smart enough to look. Um, this right here is a beginning. It's a showing of the mechanics of the game. Several times you have to unlock sequence of events. You have to talk to the right person, and then you have to talk to somebody else. That's the first introduction to the mechanics of the game. Is you have to do something to unlock something else. It's pretty cool. You see here that they're talking about Zog, an evil fool. He's the leader of the dark dragons in the game, and of course these people are light dragons, or they used to be. You'll see here that they renounce their dragon ways. It's not their fight. They don't know why Zog's attacking them, and it's just a cool intro. Well, that old lady saying, "Hey, I could use my magic," but you see another blue-haired girl right there, and she's actually your sister, the main character's sister, and she has quite strong magic. She goes out to protect everybody and turns everybody to stone so that fire will not affect them. Of course, they turn back. It's a game. If they didn't turn back, if you didn't turn back into a human, then the game couldn't really go on, could it? You'd just be sitting there for that'd be a really bad game, wouldn't it? You just sit there and stone for hours and, yeah, is she ever gonna come back? No. But, yeah, she turns everybody to stone and goes out to fight the dark dragons that are attacking right then. If you can hear that, that's my mother and sister over there talking together. They're in the next room over there. So, yeah, it's a pretty interesting game. Basically, what you do in this game is you just walk around and well, I don't. Yeah, you just cleanse the world of evil. This is one of those games. It actually has several installments after this one, but personally, I don't like very many of them. The best one is probably this one, and it actually got worse reviews than the ones after it, or at least the second one. The second one has a jazzed up soundtrack and everything, but I think this is definitely the best. Um, right here, you see one of the leaders of Zog's army. Sorry about that. He's a general, but he's following orders. He's just. It's kind of interesting because it shows you that he's not really a bad guy. I mean, to him, he's in war, and he's just on the right side. He's on the winning side. It's interesting. It shows you both sides, and later on in the game, when you kind of beat it, once you get to this guy, he offers you a chance to join the side. And to tell you the truth, he's not that. I'll say it again, he's not that bad of a guy. But yeah, you see this little magic fight between these two people. Sorry about that again. And actually, the game does not do that. It does. It's a turn-by-turn playing, play style. This is just basically a cut scene. This never actually happens in the game except in cut scenes. Yeah, that's actually a move, though. It's called T-Bolt or something, and you actually get a member of your party. This is also a party gathering game. You get different members of your party. You get a Foxman or a Wolfman that shoots arrows and does magic. You get an Oxman. It's interesting because there's different races in the game, and it brings the whole magical quality, and on the screen, and that's actually a big thing for me because I love the Magic games. That's the reason I like World of Warcraft. And yes, I know I just got a boo or two, but that's the reason I like World of Warcraft. But anyway, here you see it's a little backstory. If you read it, if you pause it and read it, it gives backstory on the dragon family and the goddess Tyr. And Tyr is actually a goddess of havoc or mayhem, you would say, and she was actually revered as this big, strong power that grants wishes and helps everybody. But there's this backstory of the dragon warrior coming forward and putting things right and stopping the problems. And that's the history. That's the prequel to Breath of Fire. I don't think that's an actual game though. I kind of wish it was. It'd be interesting. But basically, this game is the exact same story. You get companions, you get magical companions, and you get friends. And it says here, the light dragons balanced the power of the family, and peace reigned again. And the funny thing is this little town renounced their light dragon ways and whatnot, and but they're like the only ones who do. The rest of the family kind of either died out or went into hiding, and you actually come across them later, and you unlock some dragon powers, which is really cool if you ask me. You can fly. Well, actually, no. You get a different character that gets a flying ability, and but yeah, it's really interesting. I don't really know what to say besides it's a very fun magical type game. I'm actually thinking of doing like a let's play of this because tell you the truth, I'm a huge fan of this game. I can't tell you how much this impacted me playing video games as a kid. I started playing. This is of course on the Super Nintendo, and I started playing this when I was like 5 years old. Yeah, I was 5 years old, and the game was tough then. now it's easier, but it's got good replayability. I mean, granted, it's the same story every time, but it's a very good story. You see here, you guys may hear the music. Oh, this is the reason I love the game so much, is because of the music. I love the music. Well, you see there that the music starts. It's the adventure music that starts as soon as the people leave and you start that. And here you see me walking around. This game is very grindy for those that may or may not know, and you just walk around, you get some enemies pop up, and you kill them for experience and gold, and yeah, you can actually walk away with quite a bit of gold after the game ends. I think I've left with 900,000 gold on this game once when I was done with it. Oh yes, I wanted to say this. In honor of everybody who cannot say my name correctly, it's Klizik, Klizick. Everybody messes it up. Well, anyway, in honor of that, I decided to put Kliz as the person's name. You can only get 4 letters. It's a really old game. It's part of the name. You see here, items in the bag. I did this to show off the items in the bag. There's magic. There's that's the magic, of course, the wand, and the armor. The helmet is, of course, the armor that the person wears. Well, yeah, this is the very first game that impacted me quite a bit when it came to gaming. This is what made me love games a lot. I tell you, this was great, and yeah, there's bullies, and it's interesting. Actually, these guys at the beginning are, like, deadly, and I got really lucky here, because normally they would have killed me. But yeah, I did it. I hit him, and then he hit me, and I got a counter, and then I hit the second guy and got a slam, and ended it right there, and got pretty lucky, got some gold, got some experience. Well, yeah, if you guys want to see a let's play of this, it'd be kind of interesting. I'll leave out the grindy parts, right there, actually. That inn on the right over there, that is basically where you normally get health, but in this game it's not. Well, in this town it's not because it's destroyed. So you go talk to the little lady, get your health back, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys later. Bye.